I'm John McQuaig. I'm a co-chair of the Bond Committee for Wenatchee School District. It's WHS Revitalization Bond that we're working on. And today I'd like to answer some questions about the bond that have been coming up regarding the McCleary decision. But first, just to remind you what the issues are with the high school and what issues need to be addressed. One item is overcrowding. The high school has grown over the years and actually has four grades now. It was originally built for 1,250 students and has a capacity of about 1,600 students. And day to day, there's about 1,900 students that are actually in the school. So, it's a crowded facility. So that's a big issue. Another is end of useful life for the furnace, HVAC systems, and so forth. There's a lot of work that needs to be done there. The school itself is 45 years old and was built in 1973, opened in 1973, and so anything that's 45 years old starts to show some wear and tear. So that's an issue. Another issue is the kitchen is 45 years old, and you can imagine a 45-year-old kitchen trying to feed 1,900 people every day. It doesn't work so well. So we're excited about getting new kitchen facilities. And finally, athletic music facilities. For instance, mariachi program doesn't have their own room. And there wasn't mariachi in 1973 at Wenatchee High School, but there is now, and there's a couple hundred students involved, so they need facilities. So we're excited to get some of those changes made. Now, the McCleary decision, what's happened with that? The McCleary decision was actually a Supreme Court decision that said that the state needed to fund basic education. And the legislature has grappled with that the last couple of years and came to the conclusion that they needed to increase taxes in 2018 in order to handle the need for funding basic education. And they did a one-year fix, and then they're doing more of a comprehensive fix starting in 2019. So it actually has an impact on the property tax bills that you got recently in the mail. And it increases your taxes for 2018, then it goes back down in 2019. So how does our bond fit in with that as far as a taxing and how that might work? So if the bond were passed, we're kind of looking at this big picture, and we compare 2017 as to what it actually was, 2018 an estimate of what your taxes would be, and then 2019 if the bond was passed. So we're looking at all the various school rates, including levies and bonds that are included into this. And if we get down to the annual tax dollars, that's the actual tax that you'd pay based on school facilities for in total per year. And that's the assessed amount. This is based on the average cost of a home in the Wenatchee School District, which is about $281,000. So in 2017, on your $281,000 home, you would have paid $1,726 in tax. In 2018, you probably noticed an increase, and it would have gone from $1,726 to $1,949. So there was an increase of about $220 for that between the two. So just from the McCleary decision and the way it was implemented by the legislature, that costs that extra $200. Then, if we look at 2019, if the bond passes, your total tax would be $1,878. So in essence, you go from $1,726 up to $1,949 based on the McCleary, and then if you vote for the bond and the bond passes, you'd actually drop down to $1,878. So it'd be a reduction of about $60 between the 2 years on the average home in Wenatchee School District. So that's the kind of the big picture. There's details on how that works as far as the levies and how the state's going to cap levies and how the funding's going to work. But that's the big picture in terms of dollars for the average home in the Wenatchee School District. So if you have any questions on the McCleary decision or anything else related to the bond, you're welcome to comment below, and we will answer those questions or contact us directly. Thank you.